Salut, bonjour, c'est Madame Lindsay, and today I'm going to teach you our next unit with être avoir and les adjectifs and objets. And you're going to need the following items. This packet right here, it is blue. Also, you are going to need, vous avez besoin de, your descriptions vocabulary, page 18, les objets vocab, page 9, and un crayon or stylo. So go ahead and pause the video while you're getting those things. Okay, fantastique, you're back. All right, today we're going to talk about les adjectifs, okay, les adjectifs. And on the front of your page, it says adjectives after, bags go before, beauty, age, goodness, size, adjectives must agree with the nouns they modify. So now that you're looking at this packet, I'm just going to have you fill in the front while we're here. And yours is empty, but now I'm going to show you mine filled out. It's orange, but you're still working on the blue one. And you're going to pause the video and copy this, please. Okay, fantastique. Now you have all the tools you're really going to need for this entire packet, and I'm going to teach you on the next page. Again, yours is still blue. And this is my first time with this, so I appreciate y'all for being very très patient. And because I know some of you are sneakers and like to go ahead, I've covered stuff up. But anyways, here we go. So, les adjectifs français, all right? First of all, we just need to remember that adjectives describe a noun. And in French, most adjectives are usually placed after the noun they describe or modify. Hence, adjectives after. Some examples you already know, all right, for your adjectives after, or sometimes it's a noun that describes an adjective. La salle de classe, the room of class. Le drapeau américain, the flag American. Le prof de français, or la prof de français. La porte brune, which is the door brown, and la règle rouge, which is the ruler red. All right, and that's the general rule for like 90% of your describing words, your adjectives. All right, and now we're going to do just a couple together, and they're at the top of your page. Okay, so right here at the top of your page, and I'd like you to again pause this and copy it. All right, now we're going to talk about it. So, une fille sympathique, here we have a girl, that's our noun. Nice, that's our adjective. Une voiture rouge, car, that's our noun. Red, that's our adjective. A boy smart, and I did these word for word obviously. Noun, adjective. Bike green, noun, adjective. So, une fille sympathique, une voiture rouge, un garçon intelligent, un vélo vert. So again, it always sounds backwards, but that's how it works for 90% of the adjectives. Now, of course, there's always an exception, but the nice thing is the French are playing fair, and they've got a pretty general rule. Again, this is something that if you talk to a real French-speaking person, they'd have no idea what you're talking about, but you're going to remember this rule. So there are certain adjectives placed before the noun they describe or modify, and they fall into a category, and we're going to call this category bags, all right? B-A-G-S. And this bags, all right, bags, go before, are going to stand for 4 categories. It's an acronym: beauty, age, goodness, and size, all right? So there are many things that sometimes can fit into these categories, but the categories are actually really specific, and that's what we're going to look at next. All right? So here we have bags, go before, all right? And the beauty categories are beauty, jolie, beau, belle, age, nouveau, nouvelle, jeune, vieux, vieille, so new, young, and old. Goodness, bon et mauvais, and size, grand, petite. So in this case, you can see that in the next set of sentences that I have right here, jolie, which has to do with beauty, goes before the noun, une jolie fille. Nouvelle goes before the car because it has to do with age, being new. Bonne étudiante. Bon, the adjectives go before because it has to do with goodness. And petit frère, that can be either a small or a little brother. So these are the translations in English, pretty much word for word. Pause this to copy if you need to. All right, now we're going to practice. This is where you need your descriptions, adjective, page 18, and your objects, because you're going to need to know the gender, masculine, feminine as well. All right, and let's read the directions. I know you guys love to avoid that. What you're going to do is first we're going to be working to the left of the numbers, the little lines before the un, deux, trois, quatre, and we're going to decide whether the adjective in the sentence, all right, in in English, it's the second word, like red, tall, new, small, weird, beautiful, and so on. All right, go before. But in French, we have to decide whether it's a regular adjective, which goes after, or a BAGS adjective, which goes before. So we're going to look at each one and decide whether it's going to be A or B. A standing for after, and B standing for before. And hold on, you little sneaks. I'm not going to let you do it all at once. We're going to start off with a red bike. All right? A red bike's going to go after because, did you catch that, you fast ones? All right, red bike's going to go after because red has nothing to do with beauty, age, goodness, size. Next, we have a tall man. So we need to think about the word tall. Does it have to do with beauty, age, goodness, size? And yeah, it has to do with size. So it's a BAGS adjective, so it's going to go before. Next, we have the word new. All right, and that is nouveau, nouvelle, and it's up on the list, and it's going to go before. Small has to do with size, going before. All right, you guys decide on weird. All right, weird's going to be after. And beautiful, well, of course, it's beauty, so it's going to go before. Funny, yeah, it's good to be funny. It's fun to be funny, but it is not on the list on top, so it's going to go after. A black watch, you might like the color black, but it doesn't have to do with beauty, age, goodness, size, so it's going after. Old and young are both having to do with age. Vieux for young, for old. Jeune, not jeune, for young. They're going before. And then finally, a nice teacher. A good student going before. And then a nice teacher after. Because I know it's awesome to be nice, but it's not on the list. So finally, we need to decide how to write these sentences. And let's see how I can do this effectively. See, you guys are so used to me with all my technology anyways, right? Je suis magique. All right, so here we have un vélo rouge. All right, we're going with un vélo rouge for a few reasons. All right, first of all, rouge, you decided is going to go after. It's a color, not beauty, age, goodness, size. Vélo is masculine because there's no E at the end, and is going to be your indirect object, so un vélo rouge. Now for a tall man, you decided that the word grand was going to go before, so we have un grand homme. That can be a tall man, a big man. It can also be like a great man, as in somebody who does a lot of really good things. A new window, une nouvelle fenêtre. All right, again, fenêtre, see how it had that E at the end? All right, so we need the nouvelle, the feminine form with the une. a small computer, un petit ordinateur, and a weird book. See, even I got confused when I was making this. Un livre drôle. All right, pause the video, be honest. Try the rest of them using your vocabulaire. Pause it. Don't peek, I said pause it. Okay, cool, chouette. We're back. So, here are the rest of the answers. Une belle guitare, une affiche amusante, again adding that E on amusante because it's feminine. Une montre noire. I hope you went and looked up the word montre because sometimes you don't. Remember, I've been doing this twice as long as you've been alive. Une vieille femme, une jeune fille, un bon étudiant. Girls, you would just add an E for une, an N-E, and then an E. And un prof sympathique, oui, c'est moi, Madame L. Et je suis très jolie aussi. All right, replay this, email me with any questions, and I'm gonna see if I can turn this around so at least I can say hi to you. I'm in my comfy clothes, so gros bisous, send you guys big kisses, and hope you're all feeling well. Mwah, mwah.